So we got a few discrepancies. We got a sign that told us to go right. We got a map that says we should go straight. And we got GPS telling us we're not on the trail that is shown as Plessinger Trail. So what do we do? Well, guess what? We don't really know. But we're not lost. We're still warm. We haven't died of starvation. So we'll go this way. And eventually we'll go another way. And we should be back. But we got some geese honking. Oh, here they come. If we can get them in the picture. There they go. Hello there, adventurers. I'm going to try to finish up the Prince Gallitzin hike. So part one, we drove down here, parked the truck right here, got out, walked out through the cabins onto the Lakeshore Trail and up to here. Part two, I showed you some things we saw along the way on the Lakeshore Trail. Part three, right in this area, is where my son played on the playground. Part four, we hiked this trail here up into here, about to here. And that was Muskrat Beach Trail. And then in this part here, we're going to hike down Plessinger Trail and back out to our truck. I apologize for the camera in this next section of video, as it was bouncing for some reason. I had the settings all screwed up, but come along. Well, apparently we're on a trail. There's a red blaze. So we've had yellow, blue, and red. We had another small flock of geese fly over. So the Lakeshore Trail, listed as an easy trail, was flat. As I mentioned, it started off paved. Once you got to the cabin area, that ended. So that obviously was made to get you from the cabin down to the marina. Muskrat Beach Trail, the section we hiked from Lakeshore to Plessinger, was, I would say it was an easy trail. It was mostly a service road, just like this one here is. But this one has some pretty crazy hill. Probably not showing up as a hill at all in the video, but it's pretty steep. Coupled with being muddy, it's a little bit of a challenge. So, nothing for a hiker, backpacker, but as we get older, or if you're injured, it could be a challenge. I don't know if you can see, but there's a red blaze there. Let us know if we're going the same way. There's the power line, which would be something that would be of interest to have as a landmark on the map. It is not. That would be a really easy way. Sorry, I'm out of breath. We got some shelf mushrooms. I don't know. Is that what they're called? Let me know if you know. I don't know a lot of stuff. Another section of forest that doesn't have many pines, but there's some sneaking up through. A couple different spots. So this is interesting. So we've got blue, not for a trailblaze, but for the water. We've got, I guess, red painted over the blue because they decided this trail was going to be blazed red. And then an orange marker, you know, to catch your attention, I guess. Lots of down trees in this area. Uprooted trees, broken trees. So at this interesting tree, looks like it's a home to somebody. Goes way up. We are definitely sure we're back where we're supposed to be. GPS, the map, and trail designations have all aligned. Not sure why it said to go right. I went with my instinct to go this way versus however somebody decided to tell me. So this trail, once you get up over that hill I was describing, starts to go downhill and it becomes easy again. It's pretty dry on this downhill side. The uphill side, from the direction we're traveling, was very muddy. So almost walked right past some pines. I know how much everybody loves to see green in the wintertime. It's another one. We still got the power line, telephone poles, which would have been an excellent landmark to have on the map. The moon coming out.
There's a bird's nest.
Yeah, my son's pointing out a bird's nest. I really think it's just a bunch of leaves. But it does look like we got a squirrel's nest up in the front of us here. That was not a Bigfoot knock. That was my son throwing a rock. At least I hope so. Always got to check out these trees that grow interestingly. Yep. Not real sure. This camera has a very small screen, so I'm never really sure what you're getting to see. So we must be just above the cabins because this was hunting area over here, not hunting area over here. And just as I said it was dry, we come to more standing water. Some more green in the winter. Little patch of evergreen trees. As I mentioned, our goal this year is to get a lot more tree knowledge. And amazingly, still on the power line. So this is obviously the road to service the power line. And on the map, as I've mentioned numerous times, the power line would have been a great landmark to have. And which just makes me even more interested to know if there was a reroute of the trail to make it actually a trail. But the truth being, with as many people as were down at the cabins, I would have rather not walked back to the cabins anyway. And there it is, some ice. Definitely, if you're traveling to state forest, understand, you know, this video is March 7th. Our forests still have a lot of ice. If you do not have tire chains, don't even attempt. If you do have tire chains and you're not real skilled, don't attempt. Bald Eagle State Forest has so many people in ditches and down off of hills. Everybody wants to get out to the forest. This is a perfect time to go to your state parks. They usually have more maintained roads. Get out and hike. I mean, if you slip on a hiking trail, chances are you might just get up dirty. You slip off a shelf road 2,000 feet. You know, things could get really ugly. All right, I can see the lake through the trees. Those are some big trees. They've been here a while. Got some more green for you. My son loves to drag his feet when he walks, which almost caused him to trip. Trying to teach him how to be silent, to be a hunter. I guess we don't have to worry about that hobby anytime soon. At least the animals will be safe. Some more big trees. Another interesting tree. A lot of times you might just happen upon always cool to happen upon a wild animal, but a geocache. That's where a lot of people like to hide them, is in that section of a tree. All right, well, we can see the main road from here. That's all we got left, is to hike down it to the marina and back to the truck. One last time, Plessinger Trail is red blazed. Lakeshore Trail was yellow blazed. Muskrat Beach Trail was a light blue color. So this is where I'm going to end the video. Thanks for coming along. Please comment if you have any questions or concerns. Want to let me know some of the stuff I may have mispronounced or misidentified. Maybe you have somewhere you would like me to go check out because you can't get there, either because it's too far or you're out of time like I am mostly. As I said, I'm in the central Pennsylvania area. Blair, Center, Clearfield, Huntington. Fulton County. There's a few others that I can get to pretty easy. Blair, Center, and Clearfield, I'm literally at the corner of all three of them. Cambria also. I guess technically that's where I am now, is Cambria County. So, drop me a line. On Facebook, Pennsylvania Forest Adventurer Facebook group page. Check that out if you're on Facebook. Signing off here. Hope to catch you in the forest.